YouTube. So this video should be very short and sweet, but we're just going to talk about the Civic and what I've done to the Civic and what mods is on the Civic. See how many times I can say Civic. No, just talk about the mods, what I've done to the car. The majority of mods I've done by myself. Made a splitter by myself. I've cut a hole in the headlight by myself. But there has been some help. I've had four-wheel alignment and tracking done from the guys at Celtic Cars and Prestatyn, and I've also had help from Will at Auto Tow on the HTM Business Park in Rutland. I was at a rainy day, I had to change my coilovers, the bushings in my wishbones. It was raining, I was doing it all off a jack on the floor. Luckily they had a free afternoon and let me use the ramp, so thank you, Will. My day went a hell of a lot better doing it on a ramp inside than it would have been off a jack outside in the rain. So thanks again for that. Anybody needs anything to do with their cars, be sure to go to them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just going to pull over somewhere a little bit more quiet, show you around the car, talk a little bit more about the car, the budget, yada yada yada, and then what's coming up next. So that's about it. See you in a bit. So yeah, just going to walk around the Civic, show you what I've done, talk about budget, what's on the car, what I've done to the car. That's pretty much about it. A short, sweet video. So let me turn you around. Most importantly, decals on the side. We all know that adds extra brake. There's not been mapped in yet, but hoping to make 10 brake aside. Disc and pads are M-Tech C-hook discs. Really impressed with those. They're on the standard brakes, got braided lines, can't remember the make of them, and I've got Frodo DS 2500s in there. Really good pad. I've done to the ring, 7 laps back, 30 laps at angle C, still a fair bit of life on them left. Team Dynamic Pro Race 1.2s, Federal RSRs that are okay, sidewall's a little bit soft, but that's about it. Homemade splitter, see it in there, just about in there. So it just goes to subframe, homemade canards. Don't know how efficient they are, but adds to the aggressive look. I've got a duct that was originally feeding my K&N Typhoon where it originally sat. The new hole, I don't know if you see in there. The filter is literally just behind there. I've got an Evo vent, again to cool the original K&N Typhoon. Some holes across the bumper, because what race car isn't complete without holes in the number plate recess. Tow hook. On the rear, same setup as the front. Got M2 Toda rep. That's awfully loud. I think the baffles have gone in it, but it looks really good. I'm really happy with the look. Just a bit loud. Crash bar delete. Tow hook on the rear. You can see underneath there. I've got a JDM ARB Super Pro bushes from Midge. The big gay wing. It's quite new. Happy with how it looks. I think it looks cool as fuck. But on elsewhere, I think it looks cool as. Yeah. Inside, rear strip brace, which would help if anything was structural with the rear crash bar. Started painting it white. The whole thing will be white one day. Just getting around to it. Sparkle Sprint bucket seats. No harnesses as yet. I'm just ball ache getting in and out of them. Skunk 2 knob. OMP steering wheel. Still got the radio in, but that is coming out soon, along with all the speakers, door cards and stuff like that. Just getting around to it. So that's pretty much it for the outside. Midge's standard comparison, where it's got press plates. Go! So, pop the hood. First of my Civic hacks. I've lost my bonnet stay. There's nothing else there to hold it. But if you lift the bonnet all the way up, pull your wiper out. Crazy, right? Crazy. Although I didn't think of that myself, I found it on YouTube. So talk a bit about the engine bay. We've got front strut brace, no make, I have no idea what it is, sorry, it was on the car when it came. I've taken, let me get some angle down here. So you can see the original K&N Typhoon, so this filter here originally sat there, so it was connected to the block, lots of oil seeping into the air intake system, so that's where the Evo vent would have worked like perfectly, and then the ducting was coming around here and trying to feed it. So grew some balls. I did the same with the Subaru and it worked, so I thought, well, try it with the N8 and see what happens. So now you can see the ducting's literally there, so that comes straight through the headlight, straight into the filter, and instead of there being like this massive long shape of pipe and a curve on it, the pipe is pretty straight. Got a Mishimoto rad hose, which definitely a lot cooler than the standard one. I had to nick this off a Corsa C, just helps idle control valve, so just for a nice steady throttle, so it needs to be connected really. To be honest, we're running out of things. Partial AC delete, like a lot of things are coming out, but that's as far as I've got there. But until the front bumper comes off, then it's taking the splitter off. Yeah, a very poorly fitted HID kit, but works really well. All the engine mounts have been in Powerflex inserts, so that one there, there's one down there at the bottom, one at the front, and then this one is like, I can't remember the name of it, but it's supposed to be a solid engine mount, but I think it's a bit old. It's due to be changed sooner or later. Apart from that, I think we're running out of things to show you or talk about. I don't know if we can see the poly bushes. No. Yeah, so the front wishbones have been polybushed, both sets, new drop links, new ball joints, so that's quite a few mods. Up to now, current car. Oh, the best bit, not even spoke about them. The BC Racing coilovers, like freeway adjustable with not freeway adjustable, I can't remember how many ways adjustable it is, but it's got preload setting, damper setting, and obviously height setting. So a pretty cool setter. Took me a while to figure out why and what they do and stuff like that. Normally coilovers I've ever had in the past have literally just been height wise, but yeah, BC Racing coilovers all the way around. The car's completely transformed since when I took it to the Nürburgring. It's so tighter, it's a lot stiffer, hell of a lot more confident in corners, basically eliminated roll pretty much. So yeah, next step really is we're going to TDI North. Me and Tom are going to TDI North on the 3rd of November, and we're getting a K100 and we're getting a mapped, and we're going to see what brake they make standard. Well, standard RBC, standard throttle body, but obviously our intake system, and see what that number's brake. Basically, the main reason for going to get it is because it's quite expensive. So if we get it out of the way now, you know, it's the main part, the most expensive part probably, and it's done and dusted. But then obviously we can lower VTEC engagement then. So I found that Anglesey could have done with it a bit lower, to be honest. I ran out of VTEC a couple of times coming out of corners. So yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much it. Car owes me about £3 grand. That's including buying it, including putting a clutch in it, and then the rest is pretty much modifications. Made the splitter myself, done the headlight myself. Everything else has been bought. Like I said, everything's pretty much been fitted. Well, everything has been fitted by me. Everything. Like I say, Will Autotow just helped me out with a ramp, and Celtic Cars done my 4-wheel alignment, just because I haven't got the machinery, and a fishing line on the driveway isn't perfect for track day use. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to see anything else, or the Civic do anything else, write in the comments. Well, that's the walk around of the Civic. Basically that was it. For £3,000 you can have a car like this that takes a beating every time I go out in it, every time I go on track with it. You know, there's nothing crazy about these cars, just keep an eye on the bloody oil, that's it. So what's coming up? You heard in the video, we have got 3rd of November, TDI North, 2 Civics going to get mapped, K100, I've got a track evening on the 26th. I believe Tom is trying his utmost very best to be there. So he'll be there on the 26th. I don't know how much light we're going to get on the 26th. I'm pretty sure it might be like dark by about 7, so we are only going to get really an hour, but it'd be good to test the wind